On January 9, 2023, an officer initiated a traffic stop after observing that the suspect's vehicle had non-functional headlights. Let's see what actually happened.
Charlie 55, NLX C55. It's in a white sedan for the equipment. Read the back.
Hey man,
How you doing?
can you step back in the car for me?
I'm finna go get some food.
No, you're gonna sit down.
That's what I was finna do.
You're gonna sit down.
I know I got one headlight.
Sit down.
Bro, I think
I'm telling you to sit back in the car. Mr. Send me another.
You finna tell me
Sit
get
back in the car.
either.
You're gonna go to jail if you don't sit back in the car.
I'm not going to jail. Regardless of what you got going on.
Sit in the car.
I'm not going to jail.
You're not going to jail?
I'm not. I promise you.
You're gonna
that.
sit down and put your feet back in the car and close the door.
You told me to get out anyway.
You don't understand and see how this works, huh?
I do know how it works.
So if I tell you to sit back in the car, that's something that you do. This isn't a debate. Do you understand?
How you doing?
Swing your feet back in the car and close the door.
What you doing for?
Your headlight's out.
Like, I told you that.
Yeah. So you don't think you can just go inside?
That's what I came here for. I came for some food.
Okay. You got a license on you?
Yeah, I got a license.
Okay. You got any weapons in the vehicle? No? Okay. So this is the last time I'm going to tell you to swing your feet back into the car.
But why is that such a problem right now?
I'm telling you
You finna try
because
to talk
I'm
to me
conducting
anyway.
the traffic stop. To swing your feet back in the car.
Now what? Now you finna talk to me
Stop
anyway?
talking for a second.
That don't make no
Stop
sense.
talking for a second.
Oh, man, you're not finna, like, what's
Stop
up?
talking for a second.
I'm came for some food. I'm really hungry.
I don't care if you're hungry. If you do not listen,
Care about no traffic.
stop talking for a second.
For real.
If you do not listen to what I am telling you to do again, I am taking you to jail. Do you understand?
What's up? What's up?
Do you understand? Do you have a license on you?
I told you that already, and I'm not going to jail. Stop saying that.
Where's your license at?
In my pocket.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not going to jail. I promise you that.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not. I told you that.
Do
no,
you
I don't.
have-
I answered your question. You asked me the same question.
Where's your license
I said
at in your
no.
pocket?
In my pocket.
Okay. You got any weapons in the vehicle?
I'm not answering that shit no more. I already said no. Like,
What's your problem?
I'm hungry. That's what I came here for. You pulled me over. I seen you turn around when you got somebody
Yeah,
else.
I passed you because you got no headlight
I
out.
want to talk to him. I want to talk.
You don't decide that. You're gonna get out of the car if you don't
Like I said, I
stop.
don't want to talk to
Are you
him.
gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do?
Are you gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do? But I don't want to talk. But you.
Okay,
I'm not going to jail. So don't even start.
Are you gonna-
So don't even start.
Are you gonna give me your ID?
I don't want to talk.
Are you gonna give me your
I
ID?
said it's in my pocket 3 times.
Are you gonna give it to
I don't want to
me?
talk to you no more.
Are you gonna give it to me?
Give me your ID.
I want to talk to you.
No, that's not how it works. Are you gonna give me your
I
ID?
don't want to talk to him no more.
Okay, get out.
Bro,
Get out of the car.
bro.
Get out of the car. Get on the
What are y'all
ground.
doing all this? Bro, hang out. Put your hands back. Hang out. I'm not I'm not going on the ground. What is he doing?
You're not giving us your ID.
It's in my pocket. I told
When you're not giving it to us, can you not listen to him?
Stop putting stuff in me, bro. I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, you're not listening. So this is what we're gonna do.
Let go of the keys.
Let go of the keys.
Pulling stuff on my hand.
Let go of the keys.
Put it in my pocket.
If you would have just gave us your ID, it would
Y'all
have been
didn't
a different
ask
story.
for it.
Let
Y'all
go of the
didn't
keys.
ask for it.
Sure we didn't. I just asked you for it.
Whoa. What are you doing?
Dude, keep moving this.
I swear to fucking God. Y'all better train up.
No,
Ain't nobody asked me for my ID. You just said, do I have one?
Okay.
You telling me to listen to your instructions, but you ain't telling me to
You
get out
know,
my pocket,
I'm telling you to do. Turn back towards the
But
car.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. You abusing your authority right now.
No, we're not. You're just not
Yes,
listening.
you is.
No, we're not.
Ain't nobody telling me to get out my pocket, so
All right,
I'm
dude, it's not our
listening.
first
You
day.
said
Relax.
what? I don't give a
Drop
fuck.
what's in your hand. Just drop what's in your
Put it in
hand.
my car. You not finna put it on the ground? I put it in my mouth.
Let go. Eventually, we can put it in the car. You got any weapons or drugs on you?
No, start asking the same question. If y'all gonna search my car, ask me that. I told him that no 3 times. Like,
Okay.
you keep asking the same
All right. Well, we're gonna
thing.
search your pockets. So it'd be great if you told us what you
You
had.
see, look what y'all doing. I came for some fucking food.
I'm not looking. Well, I'm sorry you're not cooperating.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yes. Grab his phone. Just put it on the hood. Right there. Tell him we got 1 time 15.
I don't got nothing.
You already going to jail now.
No.
What was that?
I'm not resisting. No one going to jail for
You
it.
already did.
For
Resisting
what?
is not
I
giving
already
us
told
your
you
ID.
6 times to
so.
sit back in the car too, and you didn't.
What are you talking
Took you 6 times
Oh,
to
you
just get back in the
weird.
car.
We're not weird. You just don't listen.
Nobody was resisting. What are you talking about?
Yep. That's not listening to what I tell you to do is a lawful order.
What are you?
That's resisting without violence.
You weird as fuck.
Can you get his left side? Yeah.
You never told me to get my ID. You asked me, do I have what I said?
Well, if you also step,
I asked you just now.
After you step out of the car,
you're not talking.
you got to step out of the car.
Actually,
Just now,
in the car.
Yo,
why are you lying now?
Just now.
Listen,
It's all on body camera.
Everything's on camera.
Everything
So
is on
relax.
body camera this entire time.
But he asked me 3 times. He
I asked you 6 times to sit back in the car initially.
And I got back
And
in
you
the
did.
car. And then when your boys got you started getting bold.
Nope.
Like, what you talking about? I got back in the car.
Alright. You were here the whole time. Good.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Put
Can
my
you check
stuff
this?
back to me. What are you doing?
You're sitting in the car.
We're gonna let you bring your wallet in the car.
You're sitting in the car.
Well, I can't put some food up what y'all doing.
Okay. Well, maybe if you listen, that'd be a little.
What are you talking about? I didn't resist.
Sit down and swing your feet in.
Bro,
Swing your feet in.
I'm not going to jail. Right?
Swing your feet in.
Please put your
Am
feet
I
in.
I'm going to pull you to the other side if you want to swing your feet in. You're going to go in one way or another.
Bro, that was weird, bro. For real, like.
So I'm assuming he wouldn't listen to you at all.
He got out of the car. It's like I'm going inside. And he's just standing there. I told him like 6 times, get back in the car, and he doesn't. And finally sits down, asking me to swing your feet in. He goes, I'm going inside to get food. I said, no, you're not. He goes, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going inside to get food.
Right.
So I say, where's your ID? And I'm asking him where weapons are. He goes, I'm not answering your questions. I already told you.
Okay.
So just now I asked him in front of you, let me see your ID. He goes, I'm not talking. I said, let me see your ID. He goes, I'm not talking.
Okay, but they have resisting. It's simple as that.
I'm just telling you. Well, it smells like marijuana.
Yeah. So go ahead and help them search the car.
Okay. Do you have a medical marijuana card? You want to answer me?
Bro,
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
Outside the car.
Nope. You want to talk to me or no?
What?
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
No.
Okay. Your vehicle smells like marijuana.
There's no reason to.
Okay, well I'm going to search it because you don't have a medical marijuana card and it smells like marijuana.
Everything's open.
No.
No.
Resisting.
When I got here, he wouldn't. Yeah.
That's what? It smells like weed. He's got all the...
This comes out.
Here's a gun. Found the gun.
How old is he? What the hell is that?
It's caught Ford.
Is it a 45?
No, it's 40.
Turn the air down? No, I just turned your lights off and they're black.
Sorry.
Keep it on me like I got to see you.
Alright, here's the deal, okay? I'm going to read you your rights real quick before asking you questions. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney with you prior to, during, or after any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney and desire one, the court will appoint one for you. You may stop the questioning at any time by refusing to answer further or by requesting to consult with your attorney. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you? Yes or no? I can't hear you from inside the car. Yes or no? Yes? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to answer questions or make a statement at this time? No? You don't want to talk to me?
About what, man?
I'm asking, do you want to talk to me or not?
You haven't talked to me at all yet about anything. I already put handcuffs on me, get me in the car. Like I already said.
Do you want to answer questions or make a statement at this time?
About what?
About
You
tonight?
need to tell me what went on. Like,
Yes or no?
did y'all find anything on y'all search? 'Cause why am I going?
Well, I'm going to ask you about that, but I need to know if you understand what's going on first.
I don't, because I don't know why I'm in the car.
Okay, so having those rights in mind, do you wish to answer the questions or make a statement?
Question.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So I found containers, drug paraphernalia with marijuana residue inside, and a little bit of shake. You smoke, okay. Found a gun and 2 magazines. You have a concealed carry? Okay. I'm not saying it's illegal to have...
I know, but if you would ask me this, I would.
No, we're not doing that. We're not going to act like you were acting all compliant to begin with. What I'm asking you is, you're allowed to have a gun. You're allowed to have a gun. Well, I'm just asking you about it. Okay?
What I'm saying, though, like,
So you have a lot of cash in a safe in the trunk. You have gun.
it's fine stuff.
Okay.
Like,
You got
it's
2
all
magazines.
legal. Everything's legal.
You got 2 magazines.
I don't even understand why y'all open my
Drug
seat.
paraphernalia is not
That's why I
legal.
need to-
Drug paraphernalia is not legal.
Hey, do you want him to ask the question before you start talking, or do you just want to talk over him? Because how it works is he asks a question and you answer it, not you continue to speak. Because you said you wanted to talk. You said you want to know what's going on. He's trying to explain it to you, but you haven't shut up yet.
You just, what are you going to jail for? Resisting without violence and possession of drug paraphernalia. You understand? There is drug paraphernalia. Those 2 containers that have marijuana residue inside of them and a little bit of shake in each one, that's drug paraphernalia.
You also had a couple of roaches in the car that had marijuana in them, a little bit of shake in the car.
It's illegal to have drug paraphernalia. Yes, it is, sir. It's a misdemeanor.
Did you say it's not illegal?
I didn't say it wasn't.
He asked if it was legal. The reason you're going for resisting without violence, when I'm trying to explain it to you before I take you to jail for it. Do you want an explanation? Do you want an explanation? Do you want an explanation for why you're going to jail? I'm trying to tell you. Yes or no? I'm trying to tell you why you're going to jail so you don't act like you don't know why you're going. Do you want me to tell you? Then you gotta let me talk. I pull you over, right? I initiate the traffic stop because your headlight out. You knew it was out because you jumped out of the car and said it was out. Hold on a second, let me explain it to you. You can talk after I'm done. I will let you. See, you're focusing on being hungry right now. It doesn't seem like you don't understand what's going on. You hopped out of the car. I told you several times to get back into the car, and you leaned up against it and said you were going inside to get food. If I'm on a traffic stop, I was giving you lawful commands to get back in the car, and you didn't. After several times you finally did, wouldn't sit back in all the way like I was telling you to, still propped the door open like you were going to do something or leave. And then when another officer finally got there, you kept saying, my license is in my pocket. I said, you're going to give it to me? You said, I'm not talking. I said, you're going to give me your license? You said, I'm not talking to you. You failed to ID yourself. How would I have been able to do that when you kept saying, I'm going inside? We're not going to act like you were all compliant now that you're going to jail. That's not how it works. Everything was on body camera.
I'm not worried about the body camera.
Everything.
At the end of the day, I know I wasn't doing nothing real too crazy. Like, all I said,
No one said what you were doing with crazy, but you weren't listening.
I just wanted to go in and listen to you. That was my whole purpose of even coming
Hey,
outside.
how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, so you're old enough to know that when a police officer stops you,
Yeah, but y'all do this
Hold on.
anyways.
hold on.
Every time I get stopped,
Listen, I'm not listening to that crap. Just listen to what I'm saying. You're old enough to know that when a police officer stops you, you cannot just get out of the car and do what you want. And if you didn't know, now you know.
No one said you're not a person.
Exactly.
I walked up, was respectful to you. You wanted to hop out of the car and act like that. That's up to you. You made the decision, though, to not listen to what I was telling you to do. No one said you cussed out. And then when we touched you, when we grabbed you, to tell you what was up,
If I did that to you, how
you wanted. I wouldn't commit crimes in the first place.
I didn't commit a crime.
I wouldn't. You did. That's why you're going to jail. You think I'm making it up out of thin air?
Listen, you might not want to. It seems like you're choosing not to understand what you're being told. Fact of the matter is when you get pulled over by a police officer and a police officer gives you a lawful command to do something and you refuse to do it and you flat out say I'm not going to do that, that's resisting. You're going to jail. Okay, so you might not have cursed this officer out, you might not have been rude or disrespectful, but now you know.
Okay, but besides all that, why are y'all going on my safe and have all my...
You didn't have a medical marijuana card. That's what you told me, right? You don't have
There's
one.
no
And your
weed
car.
in
Hold on.
no weed
Your,
out
let me explain it
I
to you.
smoke.
Let me explain it to you. Your car smelled of marijuana. Regardless of you resisting, I was going to end up searching your car regardless if you didn't have a medical marijuana card. Because it's reeked of marijuana. You can literally see the shake all over the floor. Let me explain it to you. Do you want me to answer the question? Then stop talking for a second. Or else we're done. I'm going to roll the window up. I'm allowed to search the vehicle to look for said marijuana. Yes, I can. It's in the vehicle, right? Your backpack, your bag in the, your little fanny pack in the front seat, your bag's in the back, your safe. I'm allowed to search the vehicle. Well,
Everything inside your vehicle, whether it's closed or locked, anything that is closed, we're allowed to open and search through it because your vehicle's being towed because you're going to jail.
The only thing I couldn't is you've zip tied the center console, so I can't get into it. So,
Huh?
Why do y'all have my money? Why can't it stay in
what do I have your what?
my money? Why can't it stay back
Because
in my
it's
safe?
going to be towed. Your vehicle's going to be towed. So to make sure that nobody at the tow place steals your money or takes your guns, I'm going to take them with me and they'll be at the PD for safekeeping. I'm not taking them from you. I'm taking them for safekeeping because you're being arrested. The tow truck cannot take that money, the earrings you had in the safe, and the gun, and I'm taking the magazines with it in the holster. I'm not taking them from you. When you get out, if you're allowed to, you can come get them from the PD. Not saying you're not allowed to have a gun. but I can't have it towed with the gun, so it's got to go to the PD.
Well, we're not going to leave that large amount of cash like he said in the car, because, Lord forbid, we leave all that in there, and tomorrow you say, oh, my money's missing. It was the cops. It was the tow truck driver. It was John Wayne. So everything that you saw us take is going to go to the police department for safekeeping. What's that?
So do you? But do you?
You're right. Hold on. You're absolutely right.
Do you want to explain? So, do you want to explain? Because you came out of East Stewart, right? You don't live in East Stewart. So what were you doing over there?
Huh?
I'm just staying at
You were staying at a family's house? Okay, where at?
If he explained he's not going to get me out of here, if I'm still going to jail, he's not going to tell me.
Do you not want to talk to me anymore?
I mean, I will, but if I'm still going to jail regardless...
I'm just asking you why you were in East Stewart. That's why I'm asking.
I've been staying there.
Okay.
You see I got clothes in my book bag and stuff.
Okay. That's all I was asking.
I came out here to get some food. I had a career watching them.
I understand you wanted food, but that doesn't mean you get to leave the traffic stop. That's not how it works. When I stop you, I am lawfully detaining you until the conduction of my traffic stop is completed. At the conclusion, then we're done. Until then, that's how it works. Now you know for the future not to do that if an officer stops you.
Did you find anything
Did I find anything what?
Major?
That's subjective. That's a matter of opinion.
I'm sure if we started scraping all the shake together, it'd add up to something.
But I'm not doing that to you. I'm charging you with what you clearly had. Paraphernalia and resisting an officer without violence. Because you definitely made it worse when you try to buck on us and you won't let us put handcuffs on you and you're fighting us over here by the car.
I think the most intelligent thing that has been said here in this conversation is you said that this could have had a completely different outcome, and you're 100% correct. It could have.
If you had stayed in the car, I would have given you a warning. If you had no medical marijuana card, I was probably going to search it regardless. You're lawfully...
Timir was arrested and charged with resisting arrest without violence and possession of drug paraphernalia. Thank you for watching the episode. I hope you liked it. Attached are a couple of very interesting episodes. Don't forget to follow the channel, turn on the bell so you don't miss one of the next episodes.